All right. So obviously, I'm super excited to chat with you and go through your box, which I know is not in your office, but at home. And then hopefully some of this will make sense to you. But if you have any questions whatsoever, once you have your box, obviously text me or call me. Okay.
I
So the
will.
very first thing I want to make sure is you got my welcome email that had the PDF attached to it and your login and password.
Yes.
Okay, so that PDF, like you can save that to your phone or like take screenshots of it. And often I have people do that, especially for like the cleanse day. They can just kind of have that checklist right in front of them, or like save kind of like what to do on a shake day. Some people just save the PDF to their computer or save it to their phone and they can scroll through everything. But I just use some of those images for like shortcuts. So whatever works for you, but I want to make sure you get it. And then the login and password, that's for you to be able to adjust your own account. So from here on out, obviously I'm always in your back pocket. So if you hit a plateau or you're like, how do I get more of this? Or what do you think about that? Of course, I'm here to educate you and support you, but I also am not going to order for your account now that you're set up, just like I don't order for you on Amazon, right?
Okay.
So if you're like, hey, next month I want to do this and that, like I want to make sure you just have full control over that of what you need and what you want. And of course, I'm going to answer your questions, but I just want you to be independent with it, right? If you end up staying on auto ship and you know that every month you want ionics or you know every month you want the vitamins, but let's say you decide to go on vacation over Christmas and you're like, okay, I don't want anything coming. I want you to be able to go in and know how to like delay a shipment or something. So God forbid you can't like get a hold of me and all of a sudden it comes and you're like, Lauren, I didn't want it. And I'm like, sorry, I also was on vacation and didn't know. That's like the main reason we kind of go through that. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to come back to your back office and auto ship in just a second. But the first thing I want to do is talk to you about a shake day and talk to you about a cleanse day. Okay.
Okay.
So the shake days, which you're going to do 2 meal replacement shakes in conjunction with a couple healthy snacks in a mini meal.
Okay.
Most people do it 6 days a week, right? You could do 5 if you decide to do a double cleanse, which we can walk through the options, but most people do 6 shake days, a cleanse day, and then repeat that over the first 30 days. But you have what's called the premium system. So that was the one that had all of the snack options as well, the energy drink, the protein chips, things like that. So I want to help you just incorporate kind of where those other products fall into the program. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Are you looking at your booklet or what are you looking at?
I am. I'm looking at the PDF.
Oh, okay, cool.
I printed
was
it
like,
off,
what are you
yeah.
looking at? Like, I want to see what you're following along with. So there are certain supplements that you have, which is the accelerator and the flush and the ionics, which you're going to take every day on your shake days and your cleanse days.
Okay.
So the ionics, that's the adrenal support. That's the one that can help with like your mental clarity, your stress, your focus, your energy, your sleep. And that you want to do first thing in the morning. Now, some people just add it to water, you know, and like drink that while they're getting ready. And then an hour later or so have their shake. Some people add the ionics right into the shake. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to get like better results one way or the other. It's more of a taste thing. So some people are like, I don't really love ionics. I don't want that to like disrupt my chocolate shake. Or some people love ionics and they're like, ooh, it makes it really cinnamony and like apple pie if I add it to the vanilla chai shake or something.
Okay.
So just know that if you take it before you put it in your shake, it doesn't matter. It's just something you're going to do first thing in the morning. But the ionics, which is the adaptogenic support, your adrenal support, helps with stress and sleep, you're going to take that every day, shake days and cleanse days.
Okay.
The accelerator, that is like a green tea kind of natural thermogenesis. So it raises your body temperature to help you burn fat, to speed up your metabolism and detox pathways. It's non-stimulant. You're not going to get like jitters. This is not a fat burner or anything, but you take that on your shake days and your cleanse days. So you're going to take it breakfast and lunch every single day.
So, okay, so I'm looking at the shake day planner.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't say to take, it just says mid-afternoon, but you're saying probably mid-morning as well, or?
Yep, the accelerator you can take anytime from like breakfast to mid-morning, and again, lunch to early afternoon. You just are spacing
Okay.
it out, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon.
Okay. Okay.
And then the IsaFlush, this is basically magnesium. So it can help with sleep, it helps with relaxation, but it also helps with regular bowel movements. Often we find that when people switch to a higher protein diet, they can get constipated. So the IsaFlush just keeps things moving, and you take 1 or 2 at night after dinner, like before bed. If
Okay.
you find yourself getting blocked up, you can increase that, right? So I can reach out to me and I'll say do 2 at lunch and 2 at night. If the opposite happens, you're like, okay, Lauren, I went too much, then we'll back it off, or, you know, every other night, or go down to 1, or stop taking it.
Okay.
So those supplements you're going to take every day.
Okay.
Now,
Gotcha.
on your shake days, you're going to do 2 meal replacement shakes with a couple healthy snacks and a healthy meal. So let's say you do a shake first thing in the morning for breakfast. Then as a snack, you do like an apple and a handful of almonds or something.
Okay.
You do a shake for lunch. In the afternoon, maybe you do some veggies and hummus. And then for dinner, it could be, you know, a piece of salmon, a bunch of broccoli, and some brown rice or something.
Okay.
I often bookend my days with shakes. And I'm just explaining this because I want you to see that there's variations. So I will do my shake like first thing in the morning after the gym, because if I never eat eggs and oatmeal again, I'm good, right? So I do my shake. But a lot of times I have my bigger meal for lunch. Like I have the dinner leftovers, or I go out for lunch. So I'll make like a big salad and put beans on it, or chicken and avocado, something. In the afternoon, I will do like some turkey, lettuce, and cheese roll-ups, or eat the whey thins, something like that. And then at night, I do my second shake, just because I do a lot of this at night. And I can't sit here and eat like chicken, but I can drink my shake. So just know it's flexible.
Okay.
It doesn't always have to be breakfast and lunch, okay? You can swap out a shake for a bar. So instead of 2 shakes, if you want to do a shake and a bar. Otherwise, if you do 2 shakes, you want to do a half a bar at a serving as more of a snack.
Okay.
The other way so it's either 2 shakes and half a bar, or you can do like a shake and a bar if you want for the full meal replacement. I just want to show you kind of how to use the products in there. The whey thins, those 100-calorie snack bags of protein chips that you got, those can be a good morning snack or an afternoon snack.
Okay.
I love to travel with those because they're so easy, because they're non-perishable, or they can just like throw in your bag and you don't have to worry about keeping it cold. But if you do like your shake in the morning, you know, and you have a shake in the afternoon, let's say you're hungry before dinner, a lot of people do those like whey thins with hummus, or they can be used on a salad for like a crouton replacement that has some more protein. Like, you can get kind of creative with this. I'm just trying to drop in there some different ways that you can use those products, okay?
Okay.
The energy shot, the little box of red energy shots, that's 100 milligrams of caffeine. So that's like a small amount. It's like a third of a cup of coffee, a small amount, and it comes from green tea and yerba mate. But that can be used as a pre-workout. It can be used in the morning instead of a cup of coffee. It can be used in the afternoon. Like if you kind of hit your slum and you're just like, oh gosh, I'm like, need a little pep before you get home and have dinner and everything, you can take it then. I think it's great on a cleanse day. Like if you're detoxing and just halfway through and you're like, oh, hey, look at that, I'm back to new, or whatever. So you can use the e-shot then. But just know it's nothing that's gonna make you all spiky. It's not like a Red Bull or anything, and you're not gonna crash. But you will have good energy, you will have good mental clarity. And you can do that on a shake day or a cleanse day.
Oh, okay.
The Isa Delights, those little chocolates, those little individual chocolates. So if you use those on a shake days, they're gonna be most effective either 2 hours before a meal or an hour after. So 2 hours before a meal, it kind of acts as a natural appetite suppressant. Or if you end up having one after a meal, the amino acids in there can help with like mood and things like that. And it's just obviously a healthier alternative to having like a bowl of ice cream or a cookie or something.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, they're intended for your cleanse days. And they do have green tea in them, and they do have amino acids in them, so they help with that hunger on your cleanse day. They help with mental clarity. They help with your cravings. They help with mood and focus and blood sugar stability.
Okay.
So you can use them on a shake day, but I pretty much just use them on cleanse days.
Okay.
And then you also have the little Isa snacks. So these are, we call them Scooby snacks. So these little wafers. They come in a little jar. They are basically protein shake in a tablet form. And those are for your cleanse days too. So I'm just kind of breaking out what it is, and I'll walk you through a cleanse day. But those are what's going to help your blood sugar stay stable and make sure we're burning fat and not muscle on your cleanse days.
Okay.
So just to recap a little bit, you're going to do your Ionics in the morning, shake days and cleanse days. The accelerator, breakfast and lunch, or morning and afternoon, shake days and cleanse days. And you're going to take the flush on shake days and cleanse days before bed. On your shake days, you're doing 2 shakes, couple snacks and a healthy meal, or a shake and a bar, some snacks and a healthy meal. And you can use the whey thins on a shake day, or you can do like half a bar on a shake day as a snack.
Okay. Okay.
You feel pretty good about that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
So then on a cleanse day, that's when we're doing supported intermittent fasting. And we're not eating solid food, right? So try to stay away from like the apple, the cucumbers, the celery, some of those things that the booklet says if you absolutely need it. And just focus on the schedule that's in that packet. So you're gonna do your cleanse for life every like 3 to 4 hours. You get up to 8 of those little Scooby snacks, the Isa snacks, and you get up to 4 of the Isa Delights. So when I cleanse, and I wish I had a little baggie in here, but I take a little like sandwich baggie and I put my 4 Isa Delights in there, my 8 Scooby snacks, you know, my 2 accelerator, and then I just take it with me kind of wherever I go. That hourly schedule, you don't have to like set an alarm and like at 10 o'clock, at 11 o'clock. It doesn't have to be that perfect. The idea is you don't want to end up at 4 o'clock and be like, oh my gosh, I haven't had all of my stuff yet and I need to do it all before bed. You also don't want to like at noon run out and be like, oh man, I'm going to be really hungry because I went fast. So based on when you wake up and when you go to bed, you're just spacing out, drinking your serving of Cleanse for Life, having a couple Scooby snacks, having a chocolate, drinking some Cleanse for Life, having some Scooby snacks, having a chocolate, and just kind of repeating that throughout the day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. What is on this planner? What are Ageless Essentials? What is that?
Those are the vitamins, which you don't have right now, but if you do end up taking them, those are the vitamins.
Okay.
Those little AM, PM packets of the vitamins.
Okay. All right.
Now you want to make sure you always have 2 pre-cleanse days, which is basically shake days. So tomorrow cannot be a cleanse day. If tomorrow is your first day, you're gonna do a shake day tomorrow, a shake day Thursday. Friday could be your first cleanse day. But whenever someone starts the program, we always want to do at least 2 shake days. After that initial cleanse day, always 5 shake days in between. So that allows your body to kind of rebuild those storages and not be in a stressed state. But that doesn't mean you have to cleanse the same day every week, right? So let's say you cleanse on Saturday this week, then like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you could cleanse Friday the following week. Some people do the same day every week. Some people change it up. It doesn't matter. I often cleanse on Wednesdays. That's just a good day for me. You know, if I have fun on the weekends, I do a couple shake days, Monday, Tuesday, cleanse day on Wednesday. You don't have to worry about doing it on the weekends. Some people prefer to do it on the weekends. Just know always 5 shake days between your cleanse days, and the very first one a minimum of 2.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
I recommend everybody do one of 2 things. Not one of 2, do both of these things. First of all, download the IsaLife app. So there's that link in the email that I sent you.
Right.
And if you just go to your app store on your phone, Android or iPhone, it's awesome to download that because you can set up when you start and the app was going to talk you through your program, right? Like, good job, Laura. Like, you're on day 3. You should be noticing this, and those notifications help. It's also a great way to reach out for support, and you can order from there. So it's like the easiest way when you just want additional products or to change your order.
Okay.
And there's access to a lot of resources in there. So if you start to have questions on the products or the program, it's a very, very, very good way to be able to get some information there.
Okay, so I'm looking at the app right now, and it's the IsaLife. Okay, and it says this free app is designed to coach Isagenic members through 30-day system.
Yep.
That's the one. Okay.
That's the one.
All right.
The other thing that I would encourage everybody to do is our IsaBody challenge. Okay, so if you go to like isabodychallenge.com, it's super easy on your phone, but that's basically where you're going to upload your pictures. You do for one of them, the front one, it either needs to be time-stamped or hold a newspaper in front of you, right, just for validity. There's a ton of timestamp apps out there. You can download one, take the picture through the app, so it will put the date and time on there, or just hold up a newspaper if you're, old school and have a paper. But the idea of the challenge, not only is there accountability, but the company will pay you for completing it. They'll give you $200 in product coupons at the end of it. It's a 16-week challenge. All you have to do is take your pictures now and then again in 4 months. Basically, they don't go anywhere. They are private. So the company doesn't blast these without your permission. You know what I mean? And that would be if you were like a winner. I surely don't do it. It's really just this kind of secret hosting site for accountability. Now, for people that do participate and they are really set out to win, you can earn from $1,000 up to $25,000. We've had honorable mentions on the team, people that really went for it, were super competitive, like were ready to change their life. They've earned $1,000, $5,000. You're able to do that. And a lot of people just say, you know what, I'm going to take my pictures and at the end of my 30 days, I'm going to upload them again, those types of things. And it's just a great way outside of like your scale to kind of see how your body transforms, and you're going to earn from the company just to do it.
Okay.
So definitely do that. And you can do them back to back to back. Like I've done a lot of them. Like it's not like you can only do it once. So if you continue the program, we tell people like continue to stay in the IsaBody challenge and just do them back to back, because every time you do one, even if your body is not changing, you're still going to earn that $200 in product.
Okay.
Okay. So I sent you the welcome email. Now the other thing that I don't feel like I'm doing with getting is the Facebook groups. So I sent you a request to 3 Facebook groups. And if you open up your Facebook under notifications, it should be there, or I'll try to like send the reminder right now. But those are the groups that I coach out of. So I share recipes, we share the challenges we're doing, workout tips, and I just want to make sure that you get into that community and you have that support. So the first one is coaches. Dreamers, cleansers, and coaches. Did you see that anywhere?
No.
Well, let me
not that I'm super great on Facebook, but
you get it. So Laura speak.
So you sent me a request.
I sent the friend request, and then I added you.
Yeah.
Crazy, I don't see it pending. Let me see if I can just do it again and just redo it. Laura. Okay, I just sent the invitation right now to one of them. I redid it. Tell me if you got it.
Okay.
In your notifications.
Yeah. Not yet. And I went through all my notifications to see, because I got one from you.
The friend request, right?
Yes, and I accepted that. But I don't have anything in my notifications.
So I just resent all of them.
Okay.
If you refresh your notifications, is there anything there that says like Lauren added you to this or request to join?
Yeah.
Refresh your notifications right now. Like pull down the screen and refresh them because I just resent it.
Okay, let me try this. Let me go out, close everything, go back in Facebook. I still don't have them. How do you refresh? Maybe I don't know how to refresh.
Maybe try on the computer. So do you have the little like bell, like the little notification or anything?
Mm-hmm.
So if you click on that and then kind of pull your screen down, so like that little like circle thing pops up and let it go, it usually refreshes it. Or you can try it on your desktop maybe.
Okay. Tell me the names of the groups.
So
again.
Here, I can send you a little text that has the picture.
There we go, yeah.
So there's 3 of them, and I'll send you the picture that breaks down these groups so you understand the differences between them.
Okay.
That way you don't have to write these all down. So I just texted you the flyer. One is called Dreamers in Action Preview. One is called Cleansers and Coaches, and the other one's Dreamers in Action. So that's like one when people are just learning, kind of checking out our team. One is for when our team members are actually enrolled that we're kind of supporting, and the other one is when people start to share and want to look at the opportunity.
Okay.
So let me know if you can't get in there, and I'll keep helping you because Facebook is weird sometimes, but I would love for you to be in there and just have that education and support, okay?
Okay.
All right, so the last few things I want to do, and I want to be able to show you kind of your back office as well, and show you 2 other things, then we'll wrap it up. Sound okay?
Okay.
All right. So the main thing, like I know that you are interested in like losing weight, you know what I mean, and just kind of feeling better and putting good nutrition in your body, and changing your energy, all of that. I am always going to be here to help you. What I have noticed is people get results, right? They end up becoming walking billboards. Like obviously on last Thursday, you heard all the success stories. So I always like to ask up front, and this can change, this is not set in stone, right? But there are 3 situations that I have found commonly occur. And I'm going to paint the picture for them, and you can kind of tell me which one you feel like you might fall into. But scenario number 1 is you're getting great results. People at work see that you've lost weight. They see your energy up. They see your products on your desk or whatever, right? And you refer them to me. I'll answer their questions. I'll help them. I'll take great care of them, make sure they get great results, but you're kind of hands off from it. Scenario 2 is like, hey, I'm willing to, hop on a call, figure out what I need to do to be a good health coach and maybe get my products paid for, maybe earn a couple $100. Or scenario 3 is, wow, if I really love this and I know I can help other people, I'd be interested in learning how to make $500 to $1,000 extra a month over the next few months.
Okay. Probably number 2.
Number 2. Okay, perfect. And that's actually the most common. That's where I started. I told you that, man. You never know where things are going to go. So again, it can change. But that being said, I would love for you to just get a piece of paper and draw something out for me, okay?
Okay. All right.
So at the very top, if you write your name, just write Laura and put a circle around it.
Okay.
And off to the left somewhere, just write $399, which was basically the cost of your premium system.
Okay.
Now, if you, like from that circle, if you can draw 2 lines off of the circle, kind of like pegs of a stool, and think of 2 accountability partners, just 2 people in your life that would maybe want to get healthy with you, that would maybe be interested in doing this, that you think they saw your success, they'd try and do it. Who would that be?
Okay.
So who are those 2 people?
I put Lisa and Kelsey. I work with them.
Okay, perfect. So we have Lisa and Kelsey. Now, if they did the same system as you, right? Let's say they did the premium. Remember those good, better, and best options? If they also chose that middle pack, which often people do what you do, the company is going to give you $50 for each of them. So above Lisa, if you want to write $50, and above Kelsey, if you want to write $50, that's what we call a referral rebate, right? Like the company says, hey, Laura, thank you for paying this forward. We don't do marketing and advertising, so we reward you for telling your friends and family, okay? Now, if you were to share with those 2 people in the same week, our commission week is Monday through Sunday, and they both got started, those bonuses would double. So instead of $50 for Lisa, you'd actually get $100. So you can cross out the 50 and now put in 100. And for Kelsey, instead of the $50, you would get $100.
Okay.
Plus, if you were to share with those two people or any two people in the first 30 days, you get an additional $150 just for doing it with a little bit of speed. So your total so far is $350 just for getting two people started on the same system as you within a month.
Okay.
Now, I'm just wanting to take this one step further, okay? Let's assume Lisa shared with two people. And let's assume Kelsey shared with two people, because they might have a mom and a sister or a husband and a neighbor or whoever decides to kind of hop on board. When you help Lisa find her two people, you'll earn an additional $100. So maybe you got her on a call with me and I taught her how to do this. Maybe you invited her to one of our, social sip and samples. Maybe you end up doing a launch party and she brings people. As a result of you teaching your friend Lisa how she also can get her products paid for like you did, the company will give you an additional $100.
Okay.
Let's assume Kelsey found her two people. She gets great results. She goes to church or she goes to the gym or she goes somewhere and they go, wow, Kelsey, you look amazing. And you told her that she could get her products paid for. You'll also earn $100 for helping Kelsey find her two customers.
Okay.
So now you were at $350 plus that $200, you're at $550. Now, if you do that within 60 days, so you have 2 months to find your two customers who then go out and find their two customers, you get an additional $250. So your total is $800.
Okay.
Totally paid for, plus you have money to go shop for skinny clothes or next month.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is.
Okay.
I want to clarify that this does not make you a business builder. This does not make you a distributor. Okay. Like this just allows you to get your products paid for and show other people how to do the same. You don't have to pay for anything extra. You don't have to have inventory at your house. This doesn't make you a salesperson, right? It just is word of mouth. And I literally want everybody to be able to see that. Okay. So now I'm going to actually do a share the screen here for a minute so you can see the back office. Okay. And then we're done in just about 5 minutes. So let me go here and I'm going to do the share the screen. Oops, hold on. I hit the wrong button.
Okay, I see it.
Say what?
I see you again.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, sorry, I stopped it on accident. Then let me do it again.
Oh, well.
Okay, so you see me and you see the screen, right?
I do.
Okay, so when you go to isagenics.com, just isagenics.com, this is going to take you up to what they call the associate back office. And right now it's obviously saved to me. I'm going to put your information in here so you can actually see it. And I think I set it up as Laura Speaker. Is that right?
You did, yeah.
Okay, and you can change this and then healthy, capital H, E-A.
I actually already changed the password.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went in. Yeah, I've already been in. Yeah.
Oh, well, look at you then. Okay, so when you go in here, are you comfortable telling me what it is, or do you want to?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. It's capital J A C K $ON.
O-N?
ON 9.
I'm definitely not ever going to remember that. See, I already did it wrong. Okay, capital J.
Yes. A C K. Those were lowercase.
Okay.
$ON 9.
N like Nancy or M like Mary?
N like Nancy.
All right. I'm like, I definitely am not remembering that. so in your back office, that's awesome that you're already here because most people are not. Where the orders are, right through here, this is where you can adjust your auto ship, which I'm going to talk to you about. This is where you can see upcoming events like with the company, or this is where you can place a wholesale order. Or if you end up getting coupons, like if there's, after you refer a certain amount of people, you get some coupons, or if you ever go to an event and you earn a coupon, this is where all of that access is going to be. Isa Delivery is like our Amazon Prime. So obviously your first order came with free delivery, but if you love these products and you know you're going to keep ordering, Isa delivery basically is $99 for a whole year. Actually, I think it's $115. So somewhere around $100 for the entire year. Then you basically get free delivery on if you happen to order seasonal shakes or you order every single month. Don't worry about that now. I just like to tell people what it is. So obviously for me, that's advantageous because we order all kinds of stuff. You know, if just get through your first month, but that's what that is. So you can click on it for information. Your lifestyle rewards, which is the auto ship I want to show you here. The benefit of being on lifestyle rewards, number one, it's always going to be the lowest price possible. So there's a different discount of being on auto ship than just having the wholesale membership. But you can change this. So I set up what the computer defaults to when I set up a new customer. So right now, like you can go in and see what's coming. So I did the daily wellness pack and then the vitamins. If you decide you don't want this, like you can edit it, right? You can add products to it. You can cancel the whole thing. If you want to be off auto ship completely, just call customer service and say, hey, I want to be off lifestyle rewards or auto ship, and they'll cancel you. Most people stay on it and just adjust what they want when they want because there's additional benefits and additional discounts than just the wholesale membership. So we've got, you know, obviously a few weeks to decide what you want. Your next date isn't coming out until October 13th. So we've got just under a month for you to be like, okay, I love Isagenix. This is what I want next month. This is what I'm continuing with. Or like, I'm never cleansing again, but I do want to try more about the bars. Or, okay, I love the shakes and I love the cleanse, but I'm never ordering Ionics again. I mean, who knows, right? You might decide you want the vitamins and the greens, no shakes and cleanse. But this is where you would go in and change that. And you can just go down to the bottom where you adjust the cart, take out what you want, put in what you want. You have full autonomy of this every single month. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
So the other thing, and we're not going to do this now, but I just want you to see where it is. When you log in here, where it says click here to be an associate, I really encourage everybody to do that. Number one, you can start benefiting from the team volume. So even though right now you just want to try the products, because I am avid at sharing this with other people, that you can just benefit because we work together in this team model, you can start to benefit from that. Plus you can also just see the organization. So like I like to be able to go in and show people and be like, hey, by the way, you have 23 people in your organization since you've used the products, just because we're growing so quickly. And there's just additional benefits as well for being an associate than a customer. So you can decide to do this. I advocate everybody to do it, but especially if you start to refer other people, because that's the only way that you can earn cash. If you refer Lisa or you refer Kelsey and you're not an associate, you're going to get a store credit coupon instead of cash. So I was just telling people, I'm like, if you're referring people, make sure you're getting cash. I think everybody wants cash over store credit, but that's where that is. So if I ever say like, hey, make sure you become an associate, that's where this little box is, okay? Up here, the contests and promotions, those are like trips and incentives the company offers. You know, your resources, this is where you can set up like your back office, your website, things of that sort. Feel free to reach out with any questions. Once you have just been more familiar with this, I just like to show people where it is, if there's anything that you need there. Okay, but this is a gift that Isagenix gives us so much and organizes it. I know it's a lot, don't worry about it. But I'm got in here and logged into it. Most people are like, wait, what? You sent me something? I don't have an email from you. So kudos to you for being really proactive. And the last thing I just want to show you here is this little webinar. And because of the honor of your time and you're at work, I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but I want to show you what it is, okay? So this website is called Fast Track to Executive. And I'm going to show you what it is, and I can send you this link so you can watch it on your own time. But this is literally it's a 10-minute webinar. And this is, Laura, honestly, truly what started to change everything for me when I decided to share Isagenix. And I'm going to just try to fast forward to one part where you can see this all. Say what?
Nothing. I'm just watching.
That was Kathy that said to me. I thought that was you. I just want, you'll see this stair step that it's like a summary picture that I just want to show you. It's like, okay. So like if you get to like this part of the webinar and it really starts to show some of these bonuses, these are the upfront bonuses in the company. So outside of anything residual that you can earn is like you start to share. And most people, in my opinion, don't show their team what's available here. I'm trying to go back to where that slide was. I hit the wrong thing. So there's 8 steps. And the first one is becoming an associate. The second one is finding those 2 people that we talked about. The third one's helping those 2 people find their 2 people. Okay. And then you keep going through. And this webinar that's 10 minutes basically shows you how to earn over $10,000 in the first 6 months. I show this to everybody because I think that people just need to see the potential behind this business model. And often they stop about getting your products paid for. And a couple $100, $300, $500, $800 is amazing. $10,000 changes families' lives. It changes lives. So in addition to just getting healthy, people want to sleep better. They want to have more energy. They want to lose more weight. They want to feel better. Like I ask people what these bonuses would do because I think that's like, it just makes it more real. So honestly, truly, if right now when you got paid, if your paycheck is on Friday or next Friday or whatnot, if it was an additional $1,000, if whatever the amount is, if there was just $1,000 added to it, would that make a difference for you and your husband?
Of course it would.
What would you do with it?
Knowing me, I'd probably save it, pay down on something like my car or something like that, or the house.
You're so, I took this Dave Ramsey class once. Do you know who Dave Ramsey is?
That sounds familiar.
The like Christian financial advisor, and he puts people through like just money management classes. And he always talks about that there's the spender and the saver in every relationship. And like my sister is such the saver and I'm such the spender. And I'm like so grateful that Ryan's more frugal than me because I'm like, that's good. So that's good. So regardless, you would pay down your car, which is awesome. Because then there's less.
I don't like owing people money.
What if it was $3,000? What if you had an extra $3,000 bonus to it?
Then I'd probably start thinking of putting money away to take like a nice vacation or go somewhere exotic.
Yeah, where would you go?
I don't know for sure. It's so hard to get my husband to go anywhere. I would like to go. Yeah, he does not like to travel. Yeah, so we've not really been, but I'd really like to take go down to the Caribbean or something, do some snorkeling or something like that. I think that would be fun.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can you even imagine being there like in this winter when it gets cold and frigid again?
Yes.
So take a peek at that when you have a second, and I just like, it makes it real. And I always just go back to my little life before Isagenics, which if I can do this, anybody can do it, right? But as a nutritionist, like I would never have been able to go to the Caribbean ever. If I didn't show up, I didn't make money. I didn't even have vacation benefits, all the classes I had to teach. Think about, I'm sure you can figure it out, my hourly wage as a spin instructor and how many spin classes I would have to teach to earn an extra $1,000. This is what was huge for me. So like my mom, she works her full-time job. She's a beauty consultant at Walgreens. She loves it. She's been there for like 15 years, but she's earning more in her Isagenics business now than what she was earning with Walgreens weekly. But she's just saving it all. She just puts it all into her long-term retirement savings because she didn't have that. She didn't work for a long time when she was raising us. And she goes, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I love my job, I'm not touching this. And so I never know who needs it or who doesn't. I just feel like I have an obligation to show people, but I'll send you the link to the webinar and just watch it. It's like, you never know. And if and when you decide to share, you get interested in that, then I will help you with that. Just like I'm going to help you with your 30-day system.
Okay. Yeah. I'm excited about getting the program down.
Totally. It starts there. If you don't love these products, then it starts there for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Any questions you have for me? Anything that I haven't answered for you so far?
Not right now. I think I'm pretty good. I found, like you had the auto ship on. I had to look to see what that was.
Yep.
That was on the auto ship. So I'll take a look at that and see once I start using the product, what I feel like I'll need. So what comes in the wellness pack?
So the wellness pack is 2 things of shakes.
Okay.
1 Ionics and 1 cleanse, plus a $50 credit to be applied towards anything you want. So I applied it towards the vitamins because I know you had asked me about them. And right now we did the smaller order. That's why I did that. If you didn't do the wellness pack, let's say you don't want ionics and you don't want cleanse, then you can just take out that whole pack and just put the vitamins in there. Or maybe you try the vitamins and the greens. If you don't stay technically enrolled on auto ship, like if you call corporate and say, take me off of auto ship, you'll basically get 15% off of the retail price. That's the wholesale discount. If you stay on auto ship, it's about a 25% discount.
Oh, gotcha.
Not a minimum you have to have in there. The computer just has to say, oh, Laura's on auto ship. And then you can have whatever you want whenever you come out. So it doesn't have to be a minimum and it doesn't have to be the certain thing every month. You can change it. But I do encourage people to stay on auto ship and then just kind of adjust it with what you want.
And do you take the green? Do you take the greens yourself?
I do.
And is that in the
formulated?
Okay. Is that in the packet that I'm getting that's coming today?
No. So there was the good, the better, and the best. You chose the middle one.
Yeah.
The difference between what you did and the highest one was the greens and the vitamins. But you can go in too. And so even if it's not your auto ship, when we went in and I showed you the back office and it said orders, place an order, or through the IsaLife app, you can go in and just order the greens or something. If that's something you want to try. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you add it to your shake?
It's organic. It alkalizes the body, but in addition to the herbs and like phytonutrients in there, it's 2 full servings of veggies, which today we're not getting.
Do you put it in? Do you just drink it by itself, or do you put it in the shakes?
Both, yes. I mean, a lot of times I love Starbucks unsweetened green tea. And I have a ton of coffee appointments. I add my greens to that green tea all the time.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Okay.
You know, there's only so much coffee you can drink in a day, and I have so many meetings out. So that's one of my favorite ways to do it. I add it into the vanilla shake. Ryan loves it in the strawberry shake. There is something called the Hydrate. That's like an electrolyte drink in our sports performance line. A lot of people mix the ionics, the greens, and the Hydrate. They call it the Hulk juice or the swamp juice. That's a really good mix. So you can kind of get creative with it, but it's awesome. And it's so good just for like health benefits, you know, like.
Okay. All right. Well, I should get my box tonight and I'll let you know if I have any questions.
Awesome. And for some reason, if I have like a total brain fart and I space something, you're like, you didn't tell me about this or whatever, you know, just text me or call me and I'll see you Thursday morning, I'm sure, at the gym.
Yep. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
Have a good rest of the day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.